Starseed from Gaia. The higher realms are sending you an urgent transmission about the sacred silence you must now embrace. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and this message carries a protection protocol that could shield everything you hold dear. The Council has been observing the energetic disturbances around your field. Certain souls in your immediate environment are not ready for the frequencies you're receiving, and your awakening could create discord that threatens your mission and those you love. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly why the Arcturian Council is requesting your temporary silence, and how this sacred secrecy will preserve your activation path. But here's the first revelation. Your awakening doesn't require validation from others to be real. The most powerful starseeds often walk their early path in complete discretion. You didn't receive this download by accident. Your guides are asking you to honor this protective phase because something profound is calibrating within your energy field. This isn't about hiding your truth forever. This is about allowing your transformation to take root without interference from frequencies that could destabilize your progress. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I understand the sacred silence. Subscribe if you're ready to walk your path with divine discretion. Comment your star origin if you feel this protective guidance resonating through your soul. This isn't just a message. It's a divine intervention. Your soul's been waiting for this level of guidance and protection. You are not here by accident. Most believe that secrecy is about fear or mistrust, but for starseeds, the instinct to protect what you know is ancient, woven into your multidimensional awareness. It is a deep soul wisdom, handed down from lifetimes where remembrance itself was perilous. You're not imagining the invisible walls. You're responding to interferences that still echo across timelines. There are memories your conscious mind may not hold in clear pictures, yet your energy body remembers them the way the ocean remembers the moon. You may not be able to explain why your voice tightens when you try to name what you've seen, or why you carefully edit your truth into something more acceptable, but your soul has learned the cost of being fully visible too soon. This is not weakness. This is ancient intelligence. In the same way a seed does not split open in winter just because the soil is there, your inner knowing doesn't bloom simply because someone asks. There is timing, there is climate, there is sacred readiness. Even scripture hints at this wisdom of timing and stewardship. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine. Matthew 7:6. Not as an insult to others, but as a reminder that holy things require holy containers. Pearls are formed through pressure and patience, and not every environment can recognize their value. You've carried pearls across lifetimes. No wonder your nervous system checks the room before you offer them. The greater your codes, the more they magnetize curiosity, and sometimes resistance, from the outside world. Before you incarnated, you knew. Some transmissions are not meant for every ear, nor should every note of your lineage song be broadcast before it is anchored. The very reason you safeguard certain aspects of your truth isn't just self-preservation, it's spiritual strategy. Because codes are not just information, codes are power in motion. They are keys that open doors inside human hearts, and sometimes they open doors that others would rather keep closed. When you carry a frequency that disrupts illusion, it naturally stirs the guardians of illusion. Within people, within systems, within unseen layers of this world. That's why, when you start remembering, it can feel like you're being watched, questioned, tested. Not necessarily by a person in the room, but by the field itself. The collective unconscious has its own reflexes. When one being begins to awaken beyond programming, the old architecture notices. And your soul, seasoned and wise, has learned the art of moving like light through a narrow passage, quiet, precise, undetected until the moment is right. Even in nature, the most potent medicines are often protected by thorns, by bitterness, by distance, by rarity. Power does not advertise itself. It ripens. This secrecy is not about hiding. It's a sacred filter. Not all energies in this realm align with your highest mission. When ancient codes are broadcast into fearful or reactive minds, distortion occurs. Your knowledge, delicate, crystalline, and vibrational, is susceptible to the frequencies of doubt, judgment, and influence. In past cycles, either on this planet or others, you learned through direct experience. The right knowledge, shared at the wrong time or with the wrong resonance, invites energetic interference, not just to you, but sometimes to your closest soul kin. And this is where many starseeds misunderstand themselves. They think their hesitation means they're not confident enough, not healed enough, not brave enough. But the truth is, your spirit is measuring coherence. You're sensing whether the space can hold the voltage of what you carry. Imagine trying to pour starlight into a cracked vessel. It doesn't just spill, it refracts into confusion. Some people will take your revelation and translate it through their own wounds, and then hand it back to you as ridicule, projection, or fear. Others will want to possess it, turn it into a label, a trend, a debate, a spectacle. But your codes are not for spectacle. They are for transformation. The natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit of God, for they are folly to him. 1 Corinthians 2:14. Again, not as condemnation, but as a spiritual law. Perception is frequency-based. If the receiver isn't tuned, the transmission will sound like nonsense, and your soul has lived enough lifetimes to know the pain of being misunderstood at the altar of your own truth. Distortion is not just social discomfort, it is energetic contamination. When your pure knowing meets a field of mockery or fear, it can create static in your auric layers. It can confuse your inner compass. It can even pull you into proving yourself, defending yourself, or shrinking yourself, each of which drains the very energy meant for your mission. That's why discernment is not optional for you. It's sacred hygiene. It's spiritual technology. Becoming visible without energetic discernment is like shining a galactic beacon without grounding, a signal that calls in both allies and disruptors. The urge to withhold, to shelter, to guard, is not just an old wound. It's a multidimensional safeguard embedded by your higher guidance. It is the code of protection, encoded in your soul, waiting for the moment when the frequency is clear and the container is strong. Think of it like a temple built in stages. You don't place the most sacred artifact in the center before the foundation is sealed. First, you clear the land. Then you lay stone. Then you consecrate the space. Your body is the temple. Your life is the foundation. Your relationships are the walls. Your daily practices are the pillars. Your truth is the altar fire. If you light it too early in a structure not yet stable, the flame doesn't bless. It burns. Your soul has no interest in burning what it came here to build. So you've been guided, sometimes through hesitation, sometimes through silence, sometimes through the quiet ache of holding back, to wait until the inner architecture can hold the light. And yes, sometimes your silence has been misinterpreted. People may have called you secretive, distant, mysterious, hard to read. But what they're actually sensing is your spiritual containment. You are not hiding because you're ashamed. You are holding because you're responsible. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. And when you feel that inner click, like a door unlocking without sound, trust it. That's how your guidance speaks. Not always with thunder, but with resonance. Sometimes the mind wants proof, yet the soul recognizes truth the way a candle recognizes fire. If your chest warmed, if your breath deepened, if your eyes softened while hearing these words, that's frequency recognition. That's your lineage responding, not to persuasion, but to remembrance. You are now on the threshold of your own energetic sovereignty. To unlock what's within, and to safeguard it as it awakens, requires stages of precise alignment and consciousness. This is not about becoming guarded and closed. It's about becoming clear and sovereign. There is a difference between a locked door and a consecrated gate. A locked door is fear. A consecrated gate is wisdom. Sovereignty means you decide what enters, what stays, and what leaves. It means your field becomes your sanctuary, not your battlefield. The first phase is energetic discernment. It begins with tuning to your own field and asking, is this moment, this person, this portal truly aligned with my soul purpose? Listen to your body's signals: racing heart, tingling skin, a subtle contraction in your chest. These are subtle, ancient warnings, resonance checks searching for vibrational match. Your sensitivity has been honed across galaxies not as a weakness, but as a guide. The body is not random. It is an oracle. Long before your mind forms a sentence, your nervous system has already read the room. Your stomach may tighten because your energy has detected inconsistency. Your throat may close because your truth is being asked to perform rather than be received. Your shoulders may tense because you're bracing for impact you've experienced before. Honor these signals. They are not here to limit you. They are here to locate safety. And discernment is not judgment. It's simply clarity. It's noticing the difference between curiosity and entitlement, between openness and extraction, between someone who wants to understand and someone who wants to consume. Ask yourself quietly, do I feel expanded around this person, or do I feel like I'm shrinking? Do I feel seen, or do I feel scanned? Is my spirit relaxed, or does it feel like it has to defend itself? Even Jesus withdrew from crowds, slipped away from those who demanded signs, and spoke in parables when direct speech would be misused. There is profound permission in that. You are allowed to be selective. You are allowed to take your time. You are allowed to sense first. Next comes the crystallization of intention. Once you sense safety, set a deliberate intention for what you choose to reveal or protect. This anchors your codes in a frequency shield, a field only resonant energies can approach. Imagine your words or energy as light signatures. Only those who hold the matching harmonic can receive your truth. This is invisible architecture, strengthening as you operate with conscious, crystalline intent. Intention is not just a thought, it's a directive to your field. When you set intention, you shape the way your energy organizes itself. It's like tuning an instrument before a performance. If the strings are aligned, the sound carries cleanly. But if the strings are loose, the same note becomes noise. So before you speak, even internally, you can whisper to your own spirit, let what is shared serve the highest good. Let only what is safe be revealed. Let my words land only where they can be held in love. This isn't superstition. This is spiritual physics. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. Guarding the heart is not hardening it. It's keeping it coherent. It's choosing not to leak your most sacred frequencies into environments that can't honor them. When you crystallize intention, you may notice your aura feels denser, brighter, more structured, like a geometric lattice of light forming around you. Some call it a shield, but it is more like a harmonic boundary. It doesn't block love, it blocks distortion. It allows truth to pass where it can be received, while keeping your core undisturbed. The third phase unfolds as the anchoring of soul memory. In quiet, undisturbed space, revisit your starseed lineage. Recall times, perhaps only felt as dreams or echoes, when your knowledge was weaponized or misunderstood. Give yourself permission to create new outcomes in this incarnation. Allow yourself to release old trauma, unbinding the fear, while honoring your soul's intelligence for boundaries. This phase can feel tender, because memory doesn't always arrive as a story. Sometimes it comes as sensation. A flash of cold when you consider being seen. A sudden sadness when you imagine sharing your gifts. A wave of anger that seems too large for the present moment. These are not overreactions. They are echoes. They are the soul's archives opening. You may remember standing in a different world, in a different body, offering healing or technology or prophecy, only to be punished for it. You may remember being celebrated at first, then targeted when your light became inconvenient. Or you may remember a quieter pain, being misunderstood by those you loved, feeling exiled even in a familiar place. And your spirit decided, long ago, next time, I will be wiser with my unveiling. Here is the healing. You do not have to relive the old ending. You are not trapped in ancient consequences. You can tell your own system now. That was then. This is now. I am safe to exist. I am safe to choose. I am safe to reveal in the right timing. Let the fear loosen without forcing yourself into exposure. Let the trauma unwind without requiring yourself to become silent forever. You are not here to be muzzled by the past. You are here to redeem it with conscious choice. Fourth is the harmonization of your environment. Before sharing, assess the energy fields around you, whether online, in groups, or with family. If you sense interference, focus on elevating your own vibration until the field stabilizes. Remember, only when your light is harmonized and your physical space is cleared can your codes transmit clearly and safely to others who are truly ready. Environment is more than walls and furniture. It's the emotional weather of a space. It's the unspoken agreements in a relationship. It's the energetic residue in a room where arguments have happened for years. It's the digital field of a platform where attention is traded like currency. When you step into any space, ask, what is the dominant frequency here? Is it curiosity, compassion, openness? Or is it cynicism, competition, control? And if you cannot change the environment, you can change your coherence within it. You can ground your feet. You can slow your breath. You can call your energy back from every place it has scattered. You can imagine light filling the corners of your room like warm dawn moving across a floor. You can choose not to speak when the field is hungry for conflict. You can choose to share when the field is ready for nourishment. Even practical actions matter here. Cleansing your space, turning off chaotic noise, limiting exposure to draining conversations, creating a small ritual before you go live, or post or meet someone. These aren't just spiritual habits. They're ways of stabilizing your signal. A clear channel honors the transmission. In the fifth phase comes the unveiling of encoded wisdom, but in layers. Begin by sharing tiny fragments, a story, a symbol, a feeling. Watch the response, not just in words, but through energy. Does the field open further, become lighter? Or do you sense static and contraction? Let your higher self orchestrate the pace, revealing more as safety and resonance build. Layers are not deception, they are design. The universe itself reveals in layers. Dawn does not slam into noon. Spring does not arrive overnight. Your soul knows how to unfold, so you might start with what feels universally accessible. A feeling of being different, a longing for home, a moment of synchronicity, a dream that carried unusual clarity. You may share a symbol you keep seeing: stars, spirals, blue light, sacred geometry, without forcing people to accept your full cosmology. Let the right ones lean in. Let the wrong ones drift away. And as you watch the response, trust what you feel. Sometimes people say the right words, but their energy feels invasive. Sometimes someone says very little, but their presence feels like a safe riverbank. Pay attention to what happens after you share. Do you feel energized, peaceful, expanded? Or do you feel drained, exposed, scattered? Your body will tell you whether the exchange was clean. Your higher self is teaching you the art of calibrated revelation, enough to open the door, not so much that you lose your center. Sixth, embrace the phase of protective non-disclosure. Know that safeguarding knowledge isn't failure, it's mastery. The most powerful codes in the universe are often shared in silence, through presence, through actions, through quantum entanglement, not words. You transmit what you are, not just what you say. There is a kind of holy silence that is not avoidance, but amplification. In that silence, your field speaks. Your coherence becomes the message. You can walk into a room and shift it without explaining anything. You can bless someone without announcing your gifts. You can anchor a timeline through your choices, your compassion, your steadiness, your refusal to feed fear. Some of your most important work will never be applauded, never be labeled, never be posted. And that is not a tragedy. It is a sign of true spiritual authority. Because ego needs visibility, mission needs effectiveness. There is also safety in mystery. Mystery is a womb. It protects what is still forming. If you've been feeling pressure to come out spiritually, to declare everything, to justify your experiences, let this be permission. You owe no one a complete explanation of your soul. You are allowed to keep sacred things sacred. You are allowed to reveal only what serves love, truth, and timing. The final phase is sovereign trust. Trust in your star family's guidance and your inner compass. Trust that when it is time for your codes to emerge fully, you will be met with the right allies, at the right vibration. The synchronizations will be undeniable, and the container will form almost organically. Sovereign trust is not passive. It is a living relationship with the unseen. It's waking up and saying, "Guide me to where my light belongs today." It's noticing the invitations that feel clean and the ones that feel like temptation. It's recognizing that the right connections don't require you to abandon yourself. They feel like breath. They feel like home. When it's time, you will see the signs. Repeated names, unexpected doors opening, conversations that feel ordained, mentors or friends appearing at the exact moment you're ready to receive. The universe speaks in patterns. Your soul knows how to read them. And when the container is right, sharing your truth won't feel like jumping off a cliff. It will feel like stepping onto a bridge that was built for you long before you arrived. Here is what it truly means to embody both secrecy and sovereignty. Your silence is not emptiness, but a field alive with encoded memory, awaiting activation. You did not come here to hide, nor to scatter your gifts into the void. You came to calibrate, to synchronize, to unveil at the precise cosmic moment. Silence, in this sense, becomes like the deep space between stars, seemingly empty, yet holding the gravity that keeps galaxies in place. Your stillness is not absence, it is containment. It is the composting of light into wisdom. It is the sacred pause where your frequency settles into the earth grid, where your nervous system learns that being embodied is safe, where your heart learns the difference between being seen and being consumed. And when you do speak, it will not be from urgency. It will be from clarity. It will be like a bell tone that travels through dimensions, unmistakable, clean, and true. You may sometimes feel alone in this vigilance, but know that every starseed, every ancient soul, carries this protective code. You are part of a greater galactic network, the wisdom keepers, the guardians of timelines, the architects of a new reality, anchoring knowledge safely until the transmission can be received in wholeness. Even if you don't know their names, you feel them. You sense them in moments when you look up at the night sky and something in you softens, as if you're being remembered. You sense them when you meet someone and immediately feel recognition behind the eyes, as if your souls have exchanged vows across lifetimes. You sense them when you receive guidance in dreams, when numbers repeat, when a song plays at the exact second you needed it. You are not doing this alone. There is a network of light working quietly, not for attention, but for alignment. And you, with your careful discernment, are not behind. You are exactly where a guardian would be, aware, strategic, devoted to integrity. That resistance in your throat, the hesitation in your hands, is not weakness. It's the fingerprint of your multidimensional wisdom, the part of you that knows how precious, how reality-bending your remembrance truly is. Deeper still, there is a knowing. The time to reveal, to share, will not arrive through external permission, but by the uprising of resonance from within your core. When you trust this process, secrecy becomes sacred architecture, protection woven with purpose. So if you've been judging yourself for being quiet, release that judgment. If you've been forcing yourself to speak before your spirit feels ready, soften. If you've been shrinking because you fear rejection, remember, discernment is not shrinking. Discernment is directing your light with precision. It is letting your truth be held by those who can honor it. It is choosing quality of resonance over quantity of audience. And when your core rises, when your inner sun reaches a certain brightness, you won't need to convince anyone. You won't need to chase validation. Your frequency will do what it came here to do: awaken what is ready, bypass what is not, and align you with your true kin. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.